BellaTheWolf has recently become one of the most hated and despised content creators on the entire platform, to having allegations of making fun of Technoblade's death, to even mocking many people's religions such as Christianity and Islam, as well as even making unhinged gore out of Thai records, depicting him being hanged, attacked, and even decapitated. Additionally, there are even allegations of BellaTheWolf doxing a 10-year-old's phone number to the point where even his mother had to come out and speak about it. But today I will uncover the whole truth about BellaTheWolf and interview her myself about this entire situation, so stay tuned. But before we start, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if rage bait troll content sucks, and let's get on with the video. Now, for those who don't know, for quick context, BellaTheWolf is a Gacha Life troll channel who's been around for a while now, and Bella is presumed to be under the age of 18. She originally made rage bait content on TikTok and YouTube to garner backlash and outrage in hopes that larger YouTubers would pick up on the situation and generate her even more attention. She would oftentimes poke fun and undermine serious religions such as Christianity and Islam by making wild videos such as Allah's faceless, then who's this, showing an image of herself, and yet another TikTok stating Jesus died for your sins, and then the next slideshow of this TikTok shows her stating to Jesus, don't copy my flow. She is also infamous on YouTube for generalizing all soldiers who fight and die for their country as quote-unquote war criminals who kill innocent civilians, and she has also made fun of Technoblade's death. This content that she was making was obviously met with a lot of bad reception, causing the massive YouTuber Tyrecords to even call her out in a video which garnered over 900,000 views. This resulted in Bella telling all of her fans to mass report this YouTube video, which is pretty crazy, as well as her and her friends making unhinged gore art of Tyrecords, and of course fabricating DMs of him trying to claim he did a plethora of serious things that he simply didn't do.
And her response was, of course, to make some art of her holding just my head bloodied up down to the brim. And of course her staff and close friends joined in on it, making pictures of me getting whipped, beheaded, hanging, stabbed up, burned, and the list goes on and on. The rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper. I blurred out a lot of the images and turned the saturation down, but it's pretty sure it's obvious where the blood was.
Now, it's also necessary to state for contextual purposes that Bella did in fact share a 10-year-old's phone number in her announcements channel of her Discord server, in which contains thousands of members. This led to the child being harassed, attacked, and sent slurs because essentially BellaTheWolf had lied, stating that this was her phone number when in fact it wasn't. I'd also have to preface the fact that this is considered malicious doxing under US law due to the harassment that the child received after Bella had essentially leaked his personal information. And it doesn't matter if this child was being provocative or argumentative beforehand, because ultimately leaking his phone number is pretty indefensible with all this context provided. And here is a video of the mother talking about the situation.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by BellaTheWolf put my son, and here he is, that's Miles, put Miles' number on a Discord server, said that it was hers, and told people to call. Since then, Miles has gotten over 500 text messages, over 200 phone calls and voicemails that we've had to deal with. So at this point, I am gonna have to change Miles' number.
Now, allegedly, this child also made a comment on another user's YouTube video stating that they are now fine, but it appears that Bella is allegedly trying to find his new phone number. Now, I do also want to make something abundantly clear with this video before we get on with the actual interview. BellaTheWolf is a rage bait troll channel who is purposely trying to bait a reaction out of children. She purposely makes content to piss people off and provoke them, and that is why she's consistently making content poking fun of people's religion, because it is something that many people take extremely seriously, and it's something that is getting her the most pushback right now, so that's why she's continuing to do it. Now, we've seen trolls in the past, such as Lisa Gaming ROBLOX, delete Bloxburg houses for attention, and we've also seen people like Meowbus say a lot of slurs to offend certain people, and BellaTheWolf is just another person who has followed in these footsteps as of recently. But I have to preface the fact that unlike Lisa Gaming ROBLOX, BellaTheWolf has not in fact been involved in any CP situations like Lisa has been caught out in numerous times. And unlike Meowba, BellaTheWolf has not encouraged minors to self-harm themselves in a demented cult that they have made. But despite the fact that BellaTheWolf has shown disgust when it comes to serious crimes and has made it clear she won't associate with groups such as the UTTP, this does not mean she's suddenly absolved of all the criticism from things that she's legitimately done wrong, but it's respectable that she's not doing genuinely disgusting, reprehensible Now, I'd also want to clarify as well that the comments she makes about harming her pet cats and animals are simply untrue. You can Google reverse search the images which she has sent to prove that it isn't hers, and in the interview I'm going to show, she simply states it's all a rage bait tactic she does in order to provoke people. And obviously I don't support her making these comments anyway, but it's clear that she cares for the pets she does actually have, and she isn't some kind of animal killing crazy psychopath like everyone thinks she is. Also, I want to be unbiased with the way I present this video and state that many people have decided to take it upon themselves to post CP to Bella and even make CP art of her character, despite the fact she is a literal minor, which is absolutely vile. Now, despite the wrongdoing she has obviously done, this does not suddenly now make it acceptable to either try and find out where she lives, potentially putting her family in immediate danger, and it is also not acceptable to send illegal CP videos to her either. Like, I have no clue how people's morals are so bad to the point where they're literally sending child abuse videos to a bait troll account who is literally a minor, and I have no idea why people also think it's right to make sexual harassment comments to Bella either. This type of harassment should be condemned strongly, and I do not support it whatsoever. I'd also like to give the benefit of the doubt to BellaTheWolf for having legitimate moderation in her Discord server and banning files who are attempting to send CP in it. And I certainly can't say the same to other trolls such as Miaba, who I've made videos on before, who literally just let users in her server back in 2022 send the most abhorrent and disgusting content known to man in it.
Hi, Vila-chan. Now just want to talk harder for the destruction of now Discord server yesterday. Now did not set up a proper system and of all the moderation and Carlbot charge, which did not go well. Discord was spammed with very icky, gross, illegal stuff, and Meow was very aside to Meow's little meowings that were exposed to it.
And I'd finally also just like to state that this video is made to give context to people about the criticizable things that BellaTheWolf has done, but it also acts as a message to people that Bella is clearly just a minor looking for attention and shouldn't be taken seriously or harassed to high hell and back with illegal content being spammed in her DMs. Because then if you do that, you're literally committing actions which are far worse than she's ever done herself. But with all of that being said, here is the full interview I've had with BellaTheWolf, and I'd also like to state that she was extremely mature in this interview, which I also want to give her credit for. Why did you decide to make your persona, your OC being a gacha character which hates soldiers and all of this stuff? Why did you decide to start this entire Bellarism stuff as well?
Alright, so obviously I started back in like 2020, 2021, and obviously I was just a kid who like started gacha like any other child would, and then I started making an OC like everyone does in gacha because that's basically what you do. And I already had social media like TikTok, and I started making videos on there believing what I thought was right. Obviously, soldiers, they kill innocent people. And you guys can ask me anything you want about that because I can back up my point so well. And as for the religion thing, it's... I don't really have much words on it, to be honest.
With the whole killing animals thing, that's obviously an act, right? You haven't killed a single animal, you haven't harmed them, you like animals, it's just rage bait, essentially.
Obviously, it's rage bait. That's something I will admit. My cats are fine. All those images I uploaded with all those animals, they're obviously just images of my friends' pets that they allowed me to use on social media. As for the black cat I used at the very beginning of all of this quote-unquote animal killing spree, that is actually my cat. His name is BBC, aka Big Black Cat, but his name is Guts.
Very, very suspicious name for a cat. Regarding that TikTok of that woman and the kid who was like talking about the phone number, what was the context behind that?
Alright, so honestly, I'm just gonna say a 10-year-old should not be on Discord, especially how dangerous it should be. But when I found out his phone number, I decided to leak it because obviously he was being really disrespectful to me. Obviously, he would have been really fine in my server if he would have just not done what he did, because he has been saying some really, really not appropriate things, especially things that should not have come out of a 10-year-old's mouth. So obviously, I did take it a little too far by leaking his number, but at least that'll teach him to get off of social media.
Regarding the allegations that people make, and they make it about a lot of like hated individuals, doesn't mean it's true there. Regarding the CP and pedophile allegations against you, apparently I saw screenshots of you like sharing allegedly an OC, which was like sexualized and your character was like a minor. Are those screenshots true or are they false?
I don't know who made those images of my OC, but I do not condone it at all. I hate child porn in every single way, and obviously everyone knows here that my OC is in fact a minor, and whoever drew that is absolutely disgusting. And there's been a couple accusations that I have been a person to send gore and child porn, but I would never do that in my life. I think gore is absolutely disgusting, and I can never imagine my own family members or people I love in that situation. As for child porn, that is just absolutely disgusting. They literally can't consent at that age, and it's nasty. I hate it.
So regarding the allegations of you like sending the like fan art of that YouTuber with like being hung, being beheaded and stuff, that was you, right?
Yeah, obviously that was me, and some of my friends joined in as well.
And the images which were used in some commentary YouTubers videos of like you saying a couple no words, that was you as well, right?
Yes, obviously I'm not homophobic. In my vocabulary, they're just words that don't mean anything. Obviously I'm not homophobic or racist, and a couple of people have framed me for saying the N-word, but I have never said the N-word before, though I have used a couple of slang to the LGBTQ community.
Is it? And I was just one more question. What do you have to say to all the people who are trying to dox you, send CP, send gore, and hack you, and do all of these like blatantly even more immoral things, which they think they're doing as a form of good, despite the fact they're also committing crimes on their own volition? What do you have to say to those people?
Obviously, at that point, if you are really a follower of God and you're Christian, I'm not really going to shame you for your religion, but obviously God wouldn't want that for anyone, and if you're a true follower, I don't think he would have wanted you to send gore and child porn to literal minors and adults in the server. It's disgusting, and you're just worse than me at that point, I have to admit.
Alright, well, is there any more things that you want to talk about, or have I hit basically everything there?
I think you've gotten everything down. It's just I hope one day that everyone realizes how stupid they're being by doing all this hate, even though I don't acknowledge it at all.
Alright, well, thank you for the interview, and I'll leave you. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Obviously, this video is not intended for cyberbullying, hate, or harassment, or anything like that. This is just an educational and informative video going over the entire situation as a whole. And obviously, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, discord.gg/Paolo is my Discord server if you guys want to contact me there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.